Hello, Bulan Nwaya, and welcome. This is Mapa coming to you live once again. It is Saturday here, and it's probably, let's see, what's the time here? It's 10:40. It's almost 11. But you know what? It's never too late to be here. Um, so I hope that you're enjoying your weekend, having great time with family, and just probably slowing down, relaxing before another new week. As for me, um, we chose to slow down on a Saturday, no alarm clocks. Um, it's a sleep-in day. So, um, so here's the thing. Let me just, I think I did not put, there you go. This is what my Saturday looked like. So I'm just gonna share a little bit, about what my Saturday looked like. And, every time I come back here and do my Go Live, I share a little bit about, business because this is part of my business journey. Um, and and this Go Live is is a part of my business. And but today I just wanted to share about, what my Saturday looked like, and I hope yours was not too exhausting. Just relaxing. If you're someone that works the 9 to 5 and the weekend is really more time with family, then I hope that you are enjoying that time. But as for me, I'm just going to share what my Saturday looked like. So I chose to slow down. um, I just wanted um, to come here real quick, no script, just from the heart. Yeah. And, we live in a world that's always rushing. We are just, we just went over the Christmas season, the rush in the, and now it's a rush for, preparing for school. For those of you who have kids who are still in school. Um, and, there's always a rush. And especially at this time of the year, always chasing the next thing as well. But today, it really reminded me, we can choose to slow down. We can choose to relax, and we can go to the gym, not to punish our bodies, but to honor them. And we can go shopping without stress, without rushing, without feeling guilty, because peace is a choice. And so, so it was just a slow day, just embracing the warmer weather. If you are watching me for the first time, I am here in Fairbanks, Alaska, and in December we had the coldest. It was like the coldest month of the winter. Um, yeah, it was really cold, and so it feels good to have temperatures above zero. And this morning was like reading 7, and it was getting warmer later. But it feels so good to be a little bit warmer than, even though it's cold. But this is really good. Above zero is perfect. So peace is a choice, and rest is a decision. So even though it is a Saturday, we have chores in the morning, and I did laundry today before we headed out of the house. Just slowing down, and it just reminded me that slowing down doesn't mean we're unproductive. Doesn't mean that it just means that we are aligned, that we can choose to do what we want. We can choose to just not do anything. And so here's the thing, like for me, this kind of life didn't come from doing more. It came from making intentional choices, I would say. intentional choices about time, health, and how I want to live. And this is something that maybe, when my kids were growing, still in school, there was so much, rushing. Even the weekends were there were things to do, and but now we are at a stage where you can be intentional, to choose to slow down whenever, and and so I'm learning that when life is built with purpose, there's room to breathe. When life is built with purpose, there's room to breathe, and so there's room to move slower, and there's room to enjoy the moment. So so today we went after chores, and we went to the gym, and we decided we'll just have a lunch out, and then did some shopping. And for someone that grew, that's from the island, I'm originally from Fiji, and when we go shopping, we look for things that remind us of home, or fruits um, that we commonly have back home. And so today, I don't know if you can see, but um, we found some mangoes and papaya. So that really brought us home. Like, when you find something that you commonly have, or the fruits that you commonly find back home, then it really takes you closer to home. And so that was, a joy today to find fruits that we always loved. And so back to this Go Live. So here's the thing: if you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, or stretched thin, this is your reminder. You're allowed to slow down. Yeah, you're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to enjoy your day. You're allowed to live without constant pressure. Uh, and so here's the thing: tell me what's one way you're choosing peace today. Because it could be a busy day for you, but what's one way you're choosing peace today? Whether it is to the gym, some people de-stress at the gym, that's me, um, a rest, or just a quiet moment for yourself. It could be different for you. It could be different for someone else, but it's interesting to know how people choose to find peace. It could be prayer, quiet time. And so that's just my Go Live for today. I just wanted to share that. That was how my Saturday went. Sometimes, we do things that's not planned. And like today, it was just a nice, quiet day, spending time doing things that we love and we value, and embracing the warm weather and finding fruits that we love. And so, yeah, that ends my Go Live today. I feel like, just wanted to share with you how my day went, uh, and how you can just live a work-life balance. And the choices that you can make, like having to choose, and not, at some, at some, at one time, it was like a lot of rushing, a lot of hustling. At one time in my life and in our life, there was so much we were doing. But these are the times that, it reminds us that when you're able to choose, um, to take time to rest, when you're able to choose to slow down, do it, because it is much needed. It helps us live well and enjoy life. And and just embracing what God has for us each day. So that ends my Go Live for today. Um, I hope that yours went well too, and that you have a blessed rest of your day, evening, whatever time zone you're watching me from. If this encouraged you, share it with someone that you know um, can be encouraged. There's someone that needs to slow down, someone that needs to like just take time to rest. And so that will be continued as I talk about rest. Tomorrow is usually a day of rest for me. I'm thankful that I now have weekends off, so I get to serve at church and be present with others, serving, just not having to give um, excuses that work, because I had to go to work. Now I have free time in the weekend to do the things that I value and be present and worship with others at church. And that is what I look forward to every weekend, time of rest and more time, to seek God and hear from Him and be empowered before another new week. And so that ends my Go Live for today. I hope that yours went well as well. And so thank you for listening as well. And thank you for being here. Vinaka, Foyexia, and God bless.